Let's check out these parts that you can use for wiring in a solar, battery, off-grid electrical system. Here are some of the lugs that you've been talking about, larger diameter. I got a couple different sizes to see which one fits the wire that you have. Some larger, these would be for landing on a battery terminal, and then crimping a wire on the back to lead off to fuse block, for example. So I have put in the kit some fuse blocks. This would be good for distributing 12 volt and powering small appliances or LED strips. 12 volt comes in through the fuse and out. Cover. Got some fuse blocks, because why not? Can never be too careful. Every individual 12 volt line should be fused, really on both ends. So we have some disconnects here. These are some of the more heavy duty disconnects. Snap them together, pretty cool. You're maybe seeing these in remote control, but these are high amp connectors and a waterproof cover, and you can make your own connectors. That would be for like connecting the snowmobile battery through this to a 12 volt power supply like this. So here's a 12 volt, almost 1 amp, 700 milliamp transformer, heavy duty, with some quick disconnects on the negative and positive to go, for example, into one of the fuse blocks. So here's 12 volt power anywhere you want to go. And here are some LED lights running at 12 volt. These LED lights running at 12 volt, LED light strips, individual connections on the end. And also the hanging mechanism, screw that into the wall, run your LED strips down that channel. And for all these LED lights that you can put around, I have 4 individual 12 volt LED dimmer, flasher, controller. So 4 of those to control 4 different strips. Here are some, it's not a film reel, this is an LED light strip. Right there. Oop, it's not cool. But this is waterproof LED strip. Connectors on either end for 12 volts. Very compact unit here. You can cut this. Pull this out, you can cut it and solder on some new connections to create multiple different pieces. Some safety gear for anyone around, a couple of pairs. So this is also super neat, and it's a solar charge controller for a 12 volt solar panel, like a Sanyo or a BP 100 or 150 watt 12 volt. It's coming out and listed on the back as VOC, about 16 or 17 volts. And then you would run that into these solar inputs in the solar charge controller, and then out to the battery through a fuse or disconnect, definitely. And then even a 12 volt load controller here, and dual USB on the bottom. So for 12 volt battery, tender or charger, solar panel, fuse, battery fuse, load, fuse. So cool. Handy pre-crimped connectors. They fit right into that fuse block. .20 amp DIN mount circuit breaker, 150 volt DC, 20 amps. It hasn't been activated. I'll leave that to you. It's right in the middle, so it'll never be there again. Enjoy. You're gonna need these. This one has the space for cutting, number 6 wire, and then a super nice crimper with round handles, not flat handles. Bigger gauge wire, crimping those lugs. Can't go wrong with a roll of electrical tape, or 2 or 3. These are really neat. These are DIN mount wire connectors. Phoenix contact block. Put your wire in either side, screw it down, mount the DIN rail on the wall. Clip them in, make really nice and clean connections. Over here, we have safety glasses.